video, especially if you're looking for a gaming laptop for the holiday season. I know a lot of people say if you're going to look into gaming, you should get a PC, but not everyone has the space for a PC. So we're going to go over some of the things that you should consider before you purchase your gaming laptop, and then I'm going to run down about 3 to 5 laptops that you can buy if you're looking to get something straight off Amazon. The first thing is obviously your budget. What is the range that you're looking to purchase a laptop? Do you plan on having this for 5 to 10 years or 2 to 3 years? And then the last thing is, are you going to be gaming on this laptop only, or do you plan on gaming and streaming? And when I say streaming, I mean streaming console games versus games that you're playing on the laptop and then streaming it to a streaming service. Once you have those things settled out, now it's time to see what kind of resolution you want to play on and what kind of frame rates you want to play on. And I know a lot of people like to start off and say first you want to know what your budget is, but you may have one budget for, like, let's say $1,000, but you have other things that you want to do on this laptop. So now that you know everything that you want to do with this laptop, your budget may grow or shrink. Now that you have figured out what capabilities you want to be able to do with your laptop and what price range that you want to work with, the next thing that we want to focus on are the components of the laptop. All right, so we have the RAM, the CPU, and the GPU. As for your RAM, no matter what CPU that you choose, I highly recommend that you have a baseline of 16 gigabytes on that machine, because Windows 10 or Windows 11, because a lot are coming out with Windows 11, you need at least 4 gigabytes of RAM just for the operating system alone. I highly recommend that you go with a Ryzen chip CPU, because lately Intel has been having issues with the 13th and 14th gen CPUs. Primarily it's been the i9s and above, but you don't want to risk buying an i7 and then it just crashing out on you. So if you can, I would go with a Ryzen 5 or a Ryzen 7 and better when you're looking at CPUs. Lastly, as for GPUs, I recommend finding a GPU that has at least 6 gigabytes of VRAM and at least a 3060 and above. Now again, you want to make sure that there is a dedicated graphics on this gaming laptop. You don't want to buy a gaming laptop that has the graphics combined with the CPU. I know some of you may be like, oh, well, what about the hard drive specs and all of that? It doesn't really matter. I recommend getting a 1 terabyte hard drive. A lot of laptops are coming with 1 terabyte hard drives anyways. Do not get 512 because you're going to run out of space rather quickly, but you can always add storage if you would like. All right, here's the meat and potatoes. I'm going to show some laptops on the screen here. Now, any laptop that I show that has 8 gigabytes of RAM, this is me assuming that you are adding another RAM stick to the laptop, or you plan on playing a game like Stardew Valley and you don't need to be running 1440p. So for $1,000 here, we have the MSI Katana. It has a 15.6 inch display, 144 hertz. FHD gaming laptop. It is a Ryzen 7. It has a RTX 4060. It has 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, so you have the newest RAM, and it has 1 terabyte of storage, and it comes with Windows 11. So this is a good option if you're looking for a Ryzen machine. I know a lot of people prefer Intel, so I'm going to show you some more Intel devices. If you're looking for a laptop that's under $1,000, I have the Acer Nitro 5 here. I always mention the Acer Nitro laptops. They are awesome. i7 13th gen processor. It has a RTX 4050 GPU. It has a 15.6 inch display, 144 hertz, 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and 512 gigabytes for the SSD storage. Now, I did mention that you don't want to get a 512 SSD because you're going to run out of storage fast, but it does have 2 M.2 slots. So I recommend, even if you was buying a 1 terabyte hard drive laptop, you should buy at least 2 to 4 M.2 drive to put inside of this if you're going to be playing a bunch of games. Our third laptop on this list is the Acer Predator Helios. Okay, this is a 16-inch gaming laptop. It has an i7 as well. It has an RTX 4060 in this one, which is really good. And it comes with 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, but this also has 512 gigabytes of storage. Again, I highly recommend that you add another storage drive onto it. It does have an additional M.2 drive, so you can get that one, and this is only $1,000, and I highly believe that on Black Friday it's going to drop at least $100 to $200, so it's going to be a steal. The last one that I'm going to mention on this list is the Asus ROG Strix G16. Okay, this is a 16-inch laptop. It has 165 hertz display, RTX 4060, an i7, 1 TB of storage, and 16 gigabytes of DDR. Now, this is $1,300. The laptop that I mentioned before was only $1,000, and you can buy a hard drive for about $150 to $200 to put in there, so you can save yourself about $100 to $200 if you buy the previous laptop. But again, I know some people don't like to tinker with their stuff and they just want to buy it, unbox it, and go. So this is your other option. Now, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below. The next video will be about pre-built gaming laptops that you can buy from Amazon or GameStop, oh my god, Amazon or Best Buy. Obviously, you have other options like NZXT and other YouTubers on here. I also build gaming desktop for people, some of my viewers, if they reach out to me and they want to hire me to build out their gaming PC. Typically, I do it in the New York City area. If you want me to ship it to you, obviously you would have to pay for the shipping cost. But thank you guys for watching. Links in the description. Like and subscribe. AjaxG out.